When dreams are squashed, no money in the bank, your last dime spent on dope. Alas, it's just a technicality. As love was squandered, ignored, and refused, your heart broken, wickedly diffused. Alas, it's just a technicality. As parents grow old and die painful deaths, their spirits pass beyond without regret. Alas, it's just a technicality.
I want to die standing up. Not curled up in the fetal position in abject fear in the corner. Not lying down horizontal struggling for my last breath. Not in the arms of some unknown healthcare provider. I want to die standing up.
Yeah.
Like a king. Like a man.
Yeah.
Like an artist. Like a soldier. Like a sentry. Like a guard dog. Like a gargoyle. I want to die standing up. Be there for me. Answer my call. Grant me my request. Help me. I'm asking for your help. I want to die standing up.
What? I nodded my head vigorously, the plastic daisies flapping a little with the motion. Lisa Lorraine, how goes you, was all she said, including my middle name for emphasis. When she told my father that afternoon about my escapade, he was all smiles and very proud. There were no helicopter parents in those days. She gets it from my mother, he said, tough little stubborn thing about this big. It was all he said, holding out his hand about waist high.
Back by the luminance of the sun, my mind floats free, infecting all like a drug. No shadows cast, no warnings passed, just pure assassination by transcendent thought. It'll leave one shouting spiritually from that place that was once a safe haven for their blasphemous ignorance, but has been turned into who is befitting a brain of such low substance and existence. Why, you ask? Visual and provoke frustration in those who have lost their divergent thinking, beyond living, necessitating the senses from anesthetic being and, God willing, change this absurdity of cruelty that is the paradigm of crime towards the brain of the blind. This series of successful gestures that they find, a lack of actions and output at times, but most will just dismiss my words like a fool and keep on listening to the same mass-coordinated drool.
If I could, if I only could, I would say to him, with the help of luck and trust, you may find that the true voice is the one that will not shout to be heard as clearly as you may see the paths and lines in your own hand and rest on your own knee when you learn to be wild and still.
It's dark and the world sleeps. I climb out of bed. I feel happy in the intimacy of solitude. I stand on the top of the grate of the floor heater and feel the warm air drift up through my legs. A small buoyant thought. Then I move to the bay window and stare out at the great wide dawn. As As the hours pass, wondering what it all means, the scarlet sunrise breaks. I wonder what it all means. The world an unexplored place. All is haze. As I awaken from my dream, myself a man. I feel the man on the mountain and the small boy staring down, staring out at the dawn. Now joined into one, but who is the small boy? Wondering what it all means. The two of us, an unexplored universe of who am I?
By limits of my screen. Therapy comes in many forms. Loosening the grips of childhood thoughts, breaking with the sentiment of useless things that we're taught. When one myth is broken, it's not change. I guess challenge is the aphrodisiac that blows at my game. Not that I'm fearless, brave, or smart. In fact, I can be quite stupid at times. One just has to know the depths of one's heart, so I will live without a doubt. Fear. There's another way out.
And it moves me so to co-create a fantasy erotique. It moves me warm and blush. It makes my skin erect. It colors me red. Power of my mind in a carnal way. Fetishistic psychology. You prey on my body as I prey on your mind. And somewhere in the middle is the meaning of life. Like me. I want you to. I look at you from the corner of my eye, from across the room. I know you see me too. It's only a matter of time. My heart is my alarm. As you brush against me with your energetic charge.
And I do it. Did I ask for the raise? Which I did not get. But still I asked. And so I think that this is what taking a risk feels like. Every time, don't matter if it is a physical risk or an emotional risk, it always feels like, and my brain says,